The untold story of India-Pakistan diplomacy. Right? Today our topic is Shimla Agreement. This is the agreement in which India and Pakistan came into a common interest of deciding to exclude the conflict and have the friendlyhood or neighborhood conditions. In 2nd July 1972, this was the day and the year when India and Pakistan both came together in Indian territory, that is Himachal, Shimla, where in Raj Bhavan both the external ministers of India and foreign minister of Pakistan, that is Zulfikar Ali Bhutto from Pakistan and Indira Gandhi from India. They sat together and signed on a common agreement, especially built over the Kashmir issue. On 2nd July, both of these delegations have signed on Shimla Agreement, and whatever they have decided, that is called Shimla Agreement. When we dig down into the facts and reality of this agreement, let's focus on our next slide. Shimla Agreement was the agreement between the Pakistan and Republic of India. Actually, technically, it was signed in the hours of 12 and 40 minutes on 3rd July. But it is considered to be signed in 2nd July. So all of you aspirants should remember, actually the Shimla Agreement was signed on 3rd July, that is midnight, 12 o'clock, 40 minutes. But anyways, we don't have to deal with the time. Shimla Agreement was the step ahead to make better relationship of both nations together, excluding all the conflict. In Shimla Agreement, it was decided that whatever war prisoners that we have kept after the allies that India was having with Bangladesh formation on Mukti Vahini, almost 90,000 prisoners were released as a gesture of peace and friendlyhood with Pakistan, including some of the geographical regions of India, which was occupied by India in the POK region in a modern time. We returned that as a peaceful gesture to the Pakistan. This was the first time during the time of the external ministry of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto that Pakistan has approached India in a very peaceful manner, and as Indira Gandhi as well. In Shimla Agreement, it was decided that any decision related to Kashmir or POK will be taken bilaterally. No state or no country will decide the fate or the future of this place unilaterally under the agreement. And whatever decision on bilateral basis that both nations will have will be on the basis of peace and should approach the prosperity and development of both nations' citizens. These two countries have come up with the figure that how India and Pakistan can go for the peace talk and the peaceful relationship in the sensitive case of Kashmir. Why we have chosen this topic and why all aspirants should know this topic is an important topic. This topic was again surfaced when Pahalgam attack was surfaced by India, like on India, like Hindu people were butchered and shot down, dead shot down by the terrorists from the cross-border terrorism. When India decided to block the basic relationship with Pakistan, we stopped or suspended the IWT, that is Indus Water Treaty. At this, like against that decision of India, Pakistan decided not to agree with any provision of Shimla Agreement that we came to know during that time. Shimla Agreement plays a very important role for the peaceful agreement or peaceful relationship between both nations. Shimla Agreement, in this agreement, we also decided that we will respect the LOC and will not take arms to decide the future of Kashmir. LOC was builded properly on 2nd July 1972 and also respecting that particular border. Many people also forced India to make LOC as a permanent international border between Pakistan and India, but the Gilgit-Baltistan province of POK, that is Pakistan occupied Kashmir, is already under the guidelines of UNO. That only referendum of Gilgit-Baltistan peoples will include POK in any of these nations. So in the Shimla Agreement is considered to be a gesture that both nations will agree to the any kind of point of view or decisions bilaterally. That is why they are respecting the UN resolution, right? Now, when we talk about why this Shimla Agreement is suspended by the Pakistan, that means it was against the action taken by India in the time of Operation Sindoor, right before Operation Sindoor that we have conducted, right? So, this was a basic idea of Shimla Agreement. And with this agreement, many peoples were happy who were seeking the peaceful world, peaceful relationship between both nations, and both nations should go for peaceful trade and economic development. But some people, some organization, and some community, they were not liking this idea. So therefore, we saw Operation Meghdut and Kargil war as a result of the hatred and breaking the peace of Shimla Agreement in 1999, right? So we aspirants should understand what are the critical details of the Shimla Agreement. It is not important that India has released 93,000 war prisoners during that day, but the important is who broke the Shimla Agreement first. We should know that what decisions critically took these two nations to destroy or break these kind of agreements and especially go against each other. And the answer which you will seek is very clear. That is cross-border terrorism, which has more than 75 years of history, continuously bombarding and giving tensions in India's sovereignty. And obviously, we all know that after provocation of Article 370 and 35A from the Indian Constitution during 2019, right, these tensions also raised and increased, right? So as a peaceful nation, you cannot be always be quiet. You have to retaliate sometimes to give a proper answer to the terrorism. Yes, we all Indians do believe that terrorism does not have any religion, but the thing is, when it is a matter of cross-border terrorism, the country should not be quiet. It has to retaliate, it has to be answered in an appropriate manner. And that's what India has done during this time, which we have already witnessed Operation Sindoor. With this kind of information on Shimla Agreement, I hope all the aspirants will be aware of this particular important topic. You will revise it, and for any such kind of important issues related to the nation or international issues, be with us with Edufy. We will bring lot of interesting topics for your aspirancy and which will help you to crack the exam. Thank you very much. Stay with us.